Hey you guys, Ken.the.don here with all things business, finance, and relations. I just wanted to come on here and talk to you guys really quick about how we are progressing to the future. Yes, that is right, to the future. I know you guys are like, what the heck do you mean right now by progressing to the future? What do you mean by that? I mean, you guys already know what's basically going on right now. This is April 1st of 2020, and right now we are all dealing with the pandemic of COVID-19. There's a lot of people losing jobs. There's a lot of people who are quarantined to be home from cities and states to all over the globe. There's places where you have to stay home and you're not allowed to basically leave after a certain time. I've heard in the Dominican Republic and in Madrid and things of that sort where people are actually being killed and being beaten if they're not in their homes. And right now, this is a crazy time. This is a sad time. But this is also a time that other things are going on, especially in our finances, that you guys should probably be aware of. And I know that you guys are aware of. So this is why this is a conversation about to the future. Okay, so this is what we can do in response and in preparation. All right, so to the future, heroes are born in adversity. I hear that a lot from my leaders. I hear that a lot from different leadership books and things that I've read. Heroes are born in adversity. Whether you guys realize it or not, even with our economy and things that are going on right now, this has been predicted since like 2016 and even before then. There's people with books out like Rich Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, and others who have books out of telling us to prepare, get ready. The stock market is going to fall. You know, the U.S. keeps generating more dollars, and where are they getting these dollars from? We're going to fall. So now it's time for us to continue to panic early and prepare. Prepare. I made a blog. You guys can check it down in the links under my videos. But I made a blog at the beginning of March when it came to just my personal opinions and financial projectings of the coming times. And I also said that it is time to prepare. It is time to get ourselves together and get ourselves ready. Right now, I understand that people are losing jobs. I understand that people are basically becoming more hopeless left and right, which is going to require all of us to, rely on the government a little bit more. And I get that. But this is the time to take the power into your hands and become more creative. Cultivate all of those things that are in you, that are innovative, that are the visionary things of you. It's time for the visionaries to arise and be all that they're called to be. This is the greatest time. And in a lot of depressions and in a lot of recessions, that's when the greatest things were made, like cookies and Twinkies and basketball and things of that sort. This is the greatest time to be alive. And like I said, heroes are born in adversity. So many products and so many companies have come from recessions, like I said. And although panic and fear is pushed, you have to look past that, okay? So what are you seeing past this, okay? What are you seeing past this, Ken.the.don? What are you seeing past this? Why are you constantly making YouTube videos talking about wealth, talking about finances and things of that sort, okay? Because U.S., America, the world is a big business, all right? And if you understand the dynamics of business, it's a lot more easier for you to kind of translate what's going on, even the underhands and the different things like COVID-19. Is it a virus? Is it a government plan? What's going on, And I really feel, and I feel wholeheartedly like this is a virus. This is a biological chemical and a weapon that is being used right now. I won't say weapon, I'm sorry, but I will say that it is something that is biological and it is real. The effects of it are real. People are dying and things are happening. But like I said, we have to see past this, and once this lifts, what is going on in the U.S. right now? What is going on in our world right now? Not even just the U.S., but our world. If you're listening, like I said, to even things in Madrid, in Dominican Republic, in India, Japan, China, a lot of things that China tells us, I'm learning from reading books and learning from just their patterns that, it's a house of cards, but we still should pay attention and understand what's going on in our world, okay? So, like I said, this is the time to prepare. This is the time to get yourselves ready. This is time to continue to prepare. For those of you out there who are preparing, who are getting your stocks, who are getting your ETFs, PRAs, getting into cryptocurrency, getting your things together, getting yourselves prepared and with gold and silver. Keep it up, keep going, all right? Because that's basically what this video is about. This video is a shining light onto areas in your finance, even though you may be making little right now. Because of the way that this government is heading, it's best to get everything while it's cheaper and while it's little now, so that when we get back on our feet and when things become better, you will be at a better advantage point, okay? So prepare now so that you will be better in the future, okay? I really feel like the market's going to continue to drop, maybe for 2 years or even more, but at least 2 years. I know we're still going to be going up and down in things financially. And how do you know that? Like I said, by paying attention to financial people, financial advisors, Warren Buffett, Robert Kiyosaki, listening to people, what they're saying right now, what they have been saying, and it's coming to pass. So we can't keep saying, oh, it's conspiracy, it's this, is that, and the third. It's time to act on it. All right. So prepare. How can you prepare in your finances? All right. So like I said, Ken.the.don, all things business, finance, and relations. So I'm really going to come to you more at a standpoint of that. You can translate it into any other ways of your life, because without mental health and mental stability, you cannot make proper financial decisions for your life, okay? So the first one is stocks, all right? There are 3 main stocks that you should be investing in and putting yourself into. Myself personally, I am putting my hands into a lot of things just because I'm watching different things. I'm making sure that, these businesses are still going to be around. Like I said, I believe we're heading to a Great Depression, and we're heading to, downward with the recession in the economy. And that's not a bad thing. That's also an opportunity to grow, opportunity to get ahead of the game. So I'm not stressed about it. I'm not scared. I'm not panicking, but I am preparing. All right. So getting into stocks and things of that sort. Three different areas. Okay. My opinion, just from my research and background in these things, and just learning from others and just listening, just being quiet and listening. Media, oil, energy. Okay. So energy. Like Tesla, Ford, I know they're cars, but they're also into energy and things of that sort. And even though the stock has dropped, like I said, things getting better, it'll work out in the end. So energy, oil, media, a lot of stocks and a lot of things have dropped between 33, 35, and like 65%. So it's a lot more obtainable. It may be still a little bit high reach and far-fetched for you to do, but I encourage you to get into stocks. Continue to get into stocks right now and build as much as you can, so that when things build back up, when things bounce back up, you will be ahead of the game. You'll be on top of the game. Next thing is cryptocurrency. I know you guys have seen little things here and there from different governments and different website and polls and such about one world money and just digital money, Bitcoin, things of that sort. Get into it. Learn all that you can learn. I'm not going to be one of those panic people or those religious reminders or whatever you want to call them. But, the whole New World Order, all one world money, all of that, like, legit, like, pay attention to it. Make sure that you are aware of what's going on, fingerprints, all that stuff. Like, I'm not trying to scare you, like I said, but this is the reality of it. We're moving to the future. It's time to prepare. It's time to get yourselves together and get yourselves ready. I can speak for myself. I know that it sucks saving. It sucks getting into stocks. It sucks disciplining yourself to allocate your money away. But I'd rather prepare and be ready later on than to suffer later on for no reason. So the next ones are ETFs and bonds. It is the perfect time to get into the treasures and things of that sort. As far as when you're getting into the banks and bonds, America will need to generate more money soon. Okay, banks are bankrupting. They're gonna need money. People are bankrupting. Businesses are going out. Like, get into ETFs, get into bonds, invest your money into treasures and things of that sort, and allow the interest to work for you. And that brings to my next one and my last one, which is PRAs, which is private reserves account. Okay, this is a market linked. This has market linked returns on your money. So even though the market is going down, it does not affect it. Anything negative does not affect your PRA, but anything positive will. So if the market decides to jolt back up, if the market eventually does get good, the money that you put into your private reserve account will be affected in a great and generous way. And then this will be a way that you can take out loans. You don't have to worry about qualifying to borrow because it's your money. It's non-taxable because you've already paid taxes on it. You can set your own loan terms. Like, I love having a PRA. I basically am investing so that when it's time for us to get a house and it's time for us we want to buy a land and build our own house, we have our own different goals and such. So I'm saying it loud, I'm saying it out in the air, let it manifest. This is what we're setting our goals for. Let your dollar serve multiple purposes for you, all right? So PRAs, which are private reserve accounts, are very good for you. If you guys want to get into any of this, if you want to talk about financial consultants or any of that sorts, you can hit up any of my links down below. You can read my blog and stay connected. Young Money Muggles is basically a group of entrepreneurs and people who are growing in the finances and business and relations area, okay? So this is a home for you. This is a hub for you. I want you guys to continue to prepare, but I also want to tell the creatives, tell the visionaries, the innovators that it's time to arise, okay? It's time to come alive. It's time to go out there and think. This is the time for AI technology. This is the time for retinal detection scans. This is the time for you guys to really, we're home, we're learning, we're home, we should be soaking, we're home, we should be disciplining ourselves enough to be going out and crushing, getting those side hustles, working on those dreams, those business plans, working on those aspirations that you keep saying you're going to do, but now since we're quarantined, this is the time to work on it, okay? And become those great doctors, become those great innovators. This is the time, all right? Even though it seems like hectic and chaos is going on, heroes are born for adversity. And I know that there are people out there who are visionaries, who are CEOs, who are COOs, who are people who are just out there crushing the field behind the scenes right now, so that when it's time for you to shine, when it's time for you to handle it, the weight under the pressure, you will be there to do it. I'm excited, okay? And that's why I made this video. I sat down and I researched and I made sure I got things together because I'm just excited for what I see on the other side of this craziness, on the other side of these pandemics, on the other side of this world, just whole world not world destruction, but just world chaos right now, this lunacy that has been released over this world. I see joy. I see being set up, being a person of faith. I don't know what you are, and that's fine by you, but being a person of faith, I believe and I stand on Romans 8:28, that even God is working all things for our good. So right now, look at what's going on. This is the perfect time to get into gold and silver. Those things are dropping right now because of the economy, and get into it. Find it where you can, because the rich are buying it up. Why are the rich buying up gold and silver right now? Why are the rich buying up all of the things that are deemed unvaluable? It's still valuable. Those are raw things. Those are the precious things. Those are the things that God made, okay? So they still have value. They still have worth. Get into it. Grow. Be prepared. Be ready. I will see you on the other side of this. This is going to be amazing, you guys. To the future we go, all right? To the future we go. April 1st, 2020. As we cross over and as we go into this new, I know you guys are ready and we are to prepare.